Hello everyone, welcome again to the chapter Respiration and Circulation Part 7. In today's lecture, we are going to study about transport of carbon dioxide. Last time we had studied about transport of oxygen. So today transport of carbon dioxide. Now transport of carbon dioxide, from where does this carbon dioxide comes? We know that during the aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide is released. Now this carbon dioxide which is released, it is readily soluble in water. And this carbon dioxide which is soluble in water, it is transported by RBC and also by plasma. We that blood, it consists of blood cells, yes, and it also consists of blood cells, basically RBC cells, and also the liquid part plasma. This basically helps in transport of carbon dioxide. Now it is transported in three forms. The first one is it is transported by plasma in solution form, but only 7% of carbon dioxide is transported by plasma. Here you can see that carbon dioxide, it is transported first by plasma, second by bicarbonate ions, and third by red blood cells. By plasma, it is transported in solution form, and that is transported, that means only 7% of carbon dioxide. During aerobic respiration, whatever carbon dioxide is released, so the carbon dioxide which is released, about 7% of carbon dioxide is transported by plasma. Major carbon dioxide is transported, that is about 70% of carbon dioxide is transported by bicarbonate ions, and 23% of carbon dioxide is transported by red blood cells. Okay, so first we'll see how carbon dioxide is transported by plasma. Okay, now in the plasma, carbon dioxide is transported in a solution form. How carbon dioxide is transported by plasma? In a solution form. And how much? About only 75% of carbon dioxide is transported. Now only 7% of carbon dioxide is transported in a dissolved form as carbonic acid. तो प्लाज्मा क्या करता है, वो कैसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है? In the form of carbonic acid. You can see here it is transported in the form of carbonic acid, which later break down into carbon dioxide and water. Here you can see the reaction. The carbon dioxide is there which has to be transported. This carbon dioxide, it combines with water. We know plasma, it is a liquid part, that means it consists of water. Okay, the carbon dioxide, ये carbon dioxide कहाँ से आता है? From the cells. Cells से carry out metabolic activities, they take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide, you can see here, this carbon dioxide, it fuses with the water in the plasma. Plasma के क्या अंदर रहता है? Plasma के अंदर क्या रहता है? Water. So this carbon dioxide, it combines with water to give carbonic, to give out carbonic acid. Okay, and this is reversible. Okay, this can break down. It is a reversible reaction. Second form is in the form of bicarbonate ions. Now most of the carbon dioxide, that is 70% of carbon dioxide, it is transported by bicarbonate ions. Okay, now nearly 70% of carbon dioxide released by the tissue cells. As I said that tissue cells, what are tissues? We know tissue, they are a group of cells. So cells, they carry out metabolic activities. Okay, and after metabolic activities, what happens? They give out carbon dioxide. They take in oxygen from the RBC cells and they give out carbon dioxide. So about 70% of carbon dioxide released by the tissue cells diffuses into the plasma and then into RBCs. Now when this carbon dioxide, when it goes into the RBCs, what happens? In the RBC, carbon dioxide combines with water in presence of zinc. containing enzyme carbonic anhydrase to form carbonic acid. क्या होता है पहले 70% ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है अपने बॉडी अपने सेल्स जो टिश्यू सेल्स है वो क्या करते हैं कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड देते हैं. तो दिस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इट डिफ्यूजेस इनटू द प्लाज्मा. डिफ्यूजेस इनटू द प्लाज्मा मींस व्हाट, वो कहाँ चला जाता है सेल्स के बाहर कहाँ निकल जाता है वो प्लाज्मा में. एज वी नो दैट आवर ब्लड it consists of 95% of water. Okay, so that watery part is called as plasma. तो सेल्स में से कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड निकलता है एंड वो कहा जाता है प्लाज्मा के अंदर. एंड फिर प्लाज्मा में से वो कहा जाता है इनटू द आरबीसी सेल्स. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग द कंसेप्ट. सेल से निकला, ओके, सेल्स रेस्पायर करते हैं, वो वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड देते हैं, वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कहाँ चला जाता है प्लाज्मा के अंदर. ओके, प्लाज्मा इट इज यू नो इट इज अ लिक्विड पार्ट. ओके, हर सेल्स के बाहर क्या होता है लिक्विड पार्ट होता है विच इज कॉल्ड एज प्लाज्मा. मोस्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी, मोस्ट ऑफ द ब्लड इज मेड बाय आवर लिक्विड पार्ट. So this CO2 it goes into the plasma and फिर प्लाज्मा के बाद वो कहा जाता है into the RBC cells. RBC cells के अंदर क्या होता है? What happens exactly in RBC cells? In the RBC cells जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड अंदर आया है, in the RBC cells जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड अंदर आया है वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड किसके साथ मिलता है? It combines with water. Okay, in the RBC cells the carbon dioxide combines with water. But how it combines with water? In presence of a zinc containing enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase, and it forms then carbonic acid. Carbon dioxide it combines with water. वो क्यों वाटर के साथ मिलता है? Why it combines with water? Because the RBC cells it consists of zinc containing enzyme. We know enzyme it fastens the reactions. Yes, it speeds up the reactions. So RBC cells के पास क्या होता है? It consists of a zinc containing enzyme. वो enzyme का नाम क्या है? Carbonic anhydrase. So in presence of carbonic anhydrase, what happens? The CO2 which has come into the RBC cells, it combines with water, and when this carbon dioxide it combines with water, it forms carbonic acid. Okay, as we had said that carbonic anhydrase, what is that? It is an enzyme. It is found in the RBC cells and not in the plasma. And this is the reason. Because of this reason, what happens in the plasma? In the earlier we had seen that plasma it transports only 7% of carbon dioxide. प्लाज्मा क्या करता है? खाली 7% ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ही ट्रांसपोर्ट कर पाता है. whereas when we see RBC, when we see bicarbonate ions, bicarbonate ions क्या करता है? It transport about 70%. That means it is a major portion, 70%. So why this 70% of carbon dioxide is transported? Because of an enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase. ये carbonic anhydrase enzyme किसके पास है? खाली RBC cells के पास है, प्लाज्मा में नहीं है वो. So that is why it is said that carbonic anhydrase enzyme it is found only in RBC cells and not in the plasma. And because of this carbonic anhydrase, what happens? About 70% of carbon dioxide is transported basically by bicarbonate ions. Now the rate of formation of carbonic acid in the RBC is very high as compared to its formation in the plasma. Now carbonic acid, as we had seen here, that carbonic acid is formed. Okay, here we had seen that carbonic acid is formed in the previous one. Okay, carbonic acid is formed. Here you can see. So this carbonic acid, the rate of formation of carbonic acid inside the RBC cells is very much high. Obviously, why it is high? Because it consists of an enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase. Okay, and so the rate of formation of carbonic acid inside the RBC is very much high as compared to the formation in the plasma. Now carbonic acid, it is very much unstable. It is written over here. carbonic acid being unstable almost immediately dissociates into HCO3 minus and H plus ions in presence of carbonic anhydrase. अभी जस्ट हमने पढ़ा था कि आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है वो जब आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर जाता है वो क्या करता है, दिस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इट कंबाइंस विद वाटर in presence of carbonic anhydrase. So the carbonic acid which is formed, this carbonic acid, it is very much unstable, okay, and this carbonic acid being very much unstable, it dissociates means what, it breaks down into bicarbonate ions, that is HCO3 minus ions, okay, here you can see it dissociates into HCO3 minus ions and H plus ions in presence of enzyme carbonic anhydrase, leading to accumulation of HCO3 inside the RBC cells. Okay, तो क्या होता है RBC cells के अंदर, क्या होता है, बहुत सारा HCO3 that is bicarbonate ions, HCO3 minus ions बहुत ज्यादा accumulate हो जाते हैं. I hope you are understanding. Yes, carbonic acid which is formed, okay, carbonic acid which is formed, it is very much unstable, it does not remains unstable, and then it breaks down into bicarbonate ions and H plus ions in presence of carbonic anhydrates, okay, leading to the accumulation of HCO3 minus into the RBC cells, inside the RBC cells, okay. As we had seen that RBC cells only has carbonic anhydrate, so where all this reaction is taking place, in the RBC cells. So RBC cells में continuous क्या हो रहा है, carbonic acid is produced, okay, continuously carbonic acid is produced, and RBC के अंदर ज्यादा carbonic acid produce हो रहा है, तो क्या हो रहा है, carbonic acid as we had studied just now that it is very much unstable, कार्बोनिक एसिड भी ज्यादा बन रहा है, यस, आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर बिकॉज ऑफ एन एंजाइम कॉल्ड एज कार्बोनिक एनहाइड्रेस. तो आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर क्या हो रहा है, कार्बोनिक एसिड कंटिन्यूअसली इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड, ओके, इन द आरबीसी सेल्स carbonic acid is continuously produced. And what is the property of carbonic acid? It is unstable. So as soon as carbonic acid is formed, what happens, it as being unstable, it immediately separates or it immediately dissociates यानी what, it separates. किसमें separate होता है वो, bicarbonate ions and H plus ions, and because of this what happens, accumulation of bicarbonate ions ज्यादा हो जाता है RBC cells में. Now there was a scientist called as Hamburger's phenomenon. Okay, Hamburger was a scientist, and this all reactions which are we going to study, that phenomenon is called as Hamburger's phenomenon. Hamburger's phenomenon, it is also called as chloride shift. Okay, now as we had seen that carbon dioxide which is given out by the cells, in the previous हमने पढ़ा था कि प्लाज्मा क्या करता है, प्लाज्मा क्या करता है, ओके, प्लाज्मा के अंदर 7% ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज गिवन आउट, सेल्स दे टेक इन ऑक्सीजन, okay, they carry out different metabolic process and they give out this carbon dioxide, okay, they give out this carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide, it combines with the water present in the plasma, yes, and this it then this carbon dioxide plus water which is present in the plasma, it forms the carbonic acid, right? So here again this reaction, the carbon dioxide which is given out by the tissue cells, it combines with the water in the plasma and then it gives out carbonic acid, okay. This carbonic acid, it dissociates in the RBC. Just previously we had seen that carbonic acid RBC cells के अंदर जाता है, RBC cells के अंदर carbonic anhydrase enzyme होता है, yes, and this carbonic anhydrase क्या करता है, it separates or it dissociates hydrogen plus ions and bicarbonate ions, okay. So it thus moves out of RBC cells. ये जो बाइकार्बोनेट जो फॉर्म हुआ है, हमने जस्ट पढ़ा था कि आरबीसी सेल्स में HCO3 माइनस एक्यूमुलेट हो जाते हैं, यस, accumulation of bicarbonates ions, ज़्यादा bicarbonate ions accumulate हो जाते हैं. So what happens? This bicarbonate ions, it then moves out of RBC cells. And जब सारे HCO3 minus, when it moves out of RBC cells, what happens? This would bring about imbalance of charge in the RBC cells. अगर RBC cells के बाहर सारे नेगेटिवली चार्ज्ड आयंस बाहर निकल जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? इट वुड ब्रिंग अबाउट इम्बैलेंस ऑफ चार्ज. यस, सारे नेगेटिव चले जाएंगे, सारे नेगेटिवली चार्ज आयंस चले जाएंगे. सो व्हाट वुड हैपन? इट वुड ब्रिंग अबाउट imbalance of charge inside the RBC cells. So what happens? To maintain the ionic balance between the RBC cells and plasma, chloride diffuses into the RBC. Okay, I'll explain this with the help of diagram. Okay, so before that you can see that to maintain the ionic balance between the RBC cells and the plasma, RBC के cells, blood cells के बाहर क्या होता है? प्लाज्मा होता है. We know our body are basically blood. Okay, blood in the body. Okay, the blood basically we know it is made up of two components, blood cells and the liquid part which is called as plasma. Okay, तो RBC प्लाज्मा के अंदर क्या होता है? बहुत सारे RBC cells होते हैं. So what happens? अगर RBC cells में से सारे कार्बोनेट आयंस निकल जाएंगे, that is negatively charged ions निकल जाएंगे, so what will happen? Imbalance हो जाएगा. Yes, okay. So to maintain the ionic balance, to maintain the all the negatively charged balance will go out from the RBC cells. So when all the negatively charged ions will go out from the RBC cells, what will happen? Imbalance will take place. So to maintain the ionic balance between the RBC cells and the plasma, chloride ion diffuses into the RBC cells. Okay, so to maintain balance क्या होता है? प्लाज्मा के अंदर क्या है? क्लोराइड आयंस है which is negatively charged. Yes, RBC cells के अंदर क्या था? बहुत सारा क्या accumulate हुआ था? बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस which is negatively charged. बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस बहुत ज्यादा accumulate हो गया था RBC cells में. Yes, तो बहुत सारा accumulate हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा? All the negatively charged ions it comes out. Yes, okay. So what happens? To maintain the balance, HCO3 minus comes out of the RBC cells and Cl minus ion diffuses into the RBC cells. HCO3 minus क्या होता है? बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस क्या होता है? RBC के cells के बाहर निकल जाते हैं. So all the negatively charged ions will come out, but to maintain the balance, what happens? Cl minus ions आगे आते हैं, they then diffuses into the RBC cells. So this movement of chloride ions is known as chloride shift or Hamburger's phenomenon. Okay, what is Hamburger's phenomenon? The shift of bicarbonate ions from the RBC cells into the plasma. RBC cells से क्या निकलता है? बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस. बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस कैसा है? नेगेटिवली चार्ज्ड है. यस, तो सारे नेगेटिवली चार्ज बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस से, बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस जो आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर है वो बहुत ज्यादा एक्यूमुलेट हो जाते हैं. तो एक पॉइंट पे व्हाट हैपेंस, लाइक अ कंटेनर. ओके, कंटेनर में तुम या एक बॉटल में तुम एक लिमिट तक ही कुछ भी भर सकते हो, बट अगर इफ यू ट्राई टू पुट एक्सेस ऑफ things into the bottle, everything will overflow. Yes, so here also in case of bicarbonate ions also, RBC cells can accumulate to a point, it can accumulate the bicarbonate ions, but when the bicarbonate ion becomes in excess, what happens? The bicarbonate ions, it comes out from the RBC cells. Okay, and then what happens? In order to maintain the balance, maintain the imbalance, what happens? Chloride ions then diffuses into the RBC cells. So this movement of chloride ions into the RBC cells, this is known as chloride shift. And who had studied this? A scientist called as Hamburger. He studied on this, and that is why this phenomenon is also called as this chloride shift, or this chloride shift phenomenon, it is also called as Hamburger's phenomenon. Okay, see here in the, with the help of diagram I'll explain you. As I said that carbon dioxide, it is transported by plasma. Okay, carbon dioxide is, it is transported in three forms we had studied over here. Transport of carbon dioxide, transport of carbon dioxide, it can be transported in three forms. Okay, it is transported by, first by plasma in the solution form, that is only 7%. Then it is transported by bicarbonate ions, just we had studied RBC cells, that is chloride shift, that is mostly 70%, and then by red blood cells. Okay, so we'll study with the help of diagram. See here is the tissue cells, ये सारे cells है. Cells क्या करते हैं? They take in oxygen from the RBC cells and they give out carbon dioxide. See, here you can see they are giving out carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, this is interstitial fluid. What do you mean by interstitial fluid? The fluid which is present between the cells, that is called as interstitial fluid. This entire part, this is called as blood plasma. Yes, plasma, it is the liquidy part. Okay. And in the plasma, RBC cells are present. This entire is RBC cell. Can you see this round? This is RBC cells. This is plasma entire. You can see here, it is written over here. This is blood plasma. And these are tissue cells. Tissue cells, after metabolic processes, what it gives? After metabolic process, what it gives? It gives out carbon dioxide. So we had seen that carbon dioxide, it fuses into the plasma. First it diffuses into the plasma. How much percent? Only 7%. Okay. Now out of that 7% plasma, out of that 7% plasma, जो प्लाज्मा के अंदर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड होता है वो कहाँ जाता है? It goes into CO2. You can see here. Okay. Also the CO2 which is given in the interstitial fluid, that also goes into the RBC cells. Okay, the carbon dioxide, it diffuses into the plasma, or you can say it dissolves into the plasma, that is around 70%, that is around 7%. Okay, and in the RBC cells, that is by bicarbonate ions, around how much percent? Around 70% is process of transport of carbon dioxide, it takes place in the RBC cells. So in the RBC cells, when the carbon dioxide is given out, we had studied carbon dioxide, it fuses with water, okay, to give carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid. Okay, RBC cells के अंदर क्या होता है? Zinc containing enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase. We had studied, I had just explained that when the carbon dioxide, when it goes into the RBC cells, carbon dioxide का पहला काम क्या है? Carbon dioxide, it fuses with water. Carbon dioxide, it fuses with water. How it fuses with water? In presence of enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase. And इसकी वजह से क्या होता है? Carbonic acid is formed. Now we had studied that carbonic acid, it is highly unstable. Okay, and being highly unstable, carbonic acid, it dissociates or it separates into bicarbonate ions and H plus ions. Bicarbonate ions, ये जो reaction है वो RBC cells में continuously form होता है, and so continuous bicarbonate ions are formed. Now because of this, what happens? High accumulation of bicarbonate ions takes place. Bicarbonate ions, it is negatively charged ion, and this bicarbonate ion, it starts accumulating. Okay, it starts accumulating into the RBC cells, and because of this, as it accumulates more, तो क्या होता है? This bicarbonate ions, it goes out of RBC cells. You can see it goes out of RBC cells. Okay, to maintain the ionic balance. To maintain the ionic balance, what happens? Bicarbonate ions वो आरबीसी सेल्स के बाहर निकल जाता है, ज्यादा एक्यूमुलेट हो जाता है बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस आरबीसी सेल्स के अंदर। तो ये जो बाइकार्बोनेट आयन है वो क्या होता है, वो बाहर निकल जाता है। नाउ बाइकार्बोनेट आयन इज नेगेटिवली चार्ज, सारे नेगेटिवली चार्ज आयंस आरबीसी सेल्स के बाहर निकल जाएंगे। तो क्या होगा, आयोनिक इम्बैलेंस हो जाएगा। यस, तो व्हाट हैपेंस, द क्लोराइड, you can see here the chloride किस में प्रेजेंट है, प्लाज्मा में, this is all plasma. So this chloride ion which is also negatively charged, it then goes into the RBC cells. Okay, so this shift of chloride ions, okay, from the plasma into the RBC cells, this shift of chloride ions कहाँ प्रेजेंट होते हैं, ब्लड प्लाज्मा में। okay, तो chloride ions from the blood plasma it goes into the RBC cells. बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस बाहर निकल जाता है। वो क्यों बाहर निकल जाता है, क्योंकि बाइकार्बोनेट आयंस वो एक्यूमुलेट हो जाता है। क्यों एक्यूमुलेट हो जाता है, क्योंकि कंटिन्यूस ये रिएक्शन होते रहते हैं। योर सेल्स it keeps on, your tissue cells, okay, your cells of the body, they continuously keep on respiring, they continuously carry out metabolic process. So the waste product is carbon dioxide. Some part of carbon dioxide it is dissolved in the plasma, but only 7% is dissolved in the plasma, whereas 70% of carbon dioxide is transported into the RBC cells. RBC cells के पास है क्या है, कार्बोनिक एनहाइड्रेस एंजाइम है, and we know that enzyme it speeds up the reaction. So most of the carbon dioxide is transported, around 70% of carbon dioxide is transported into the RBC cells. So CO2, so what happens, the CO2 which is given into the from the tissue cells it goes into the RBC cells. RBC cells के अंदर आने के बाद वो वाटर से कंबाइन होता है in presence of carbonic anhydrase, and then carbonic acid is formed. Carbonic acid is continuously formed in the RBC cells. Now we know that carbonic acid it is highly unstable. So what happens, it soon or it immediately breaks down into bicarbonate ions and H plus ions. Bicarbonate ions they accumulate, okay, and that is why it is given out into the plasma. Now bicarbonate ion it is negatively charged ion. So in order to maintain the imbalance of negatively charged ions, what happens, Cl minus ion it goes from the plasma into the RBC cells. So this shift of chloride ions from the plasma into the RBC cells, that is why this process or this phenomenon it is also called as chloride shift. This entire process was studied by a scientist called as Hamburger, and that is why it is also called as Hamburger's phenomenon. Okay. Now the HCO3 that comes into the plasma, just as I had said that this HCO3 जो प्लाज्मा के अंदर आ गया, yes, HCO3 highly unstable, it comes out into the plasma and chloride goes into the RBC cells. Okay, let us study. ये जो बाइकार्बोनेट आयन जो प्लाज्मा के अंदर आ जाता है उसका क्या होता है फिर. So this HCO3 that comes out into the plasma, it joins to sodium or potassium forming sodium bicarbonate और potassium bicarbonate. जो HCO3 जो प्लाज्मा में हमने देखा तो वो बाहर आ जाता है तो वो क्या करता है, it either combines, वो सोडियम के साथ मिल जाता है या पोटेशियम के साथ. So it combines either with sodium ions or potassium ions. So when HCO3 it combines with sodium ions, it forms sodium bicarbonate, and when it combines with potassium, it forms potassium bicarbonate, and in this way it maintains the pH of blood. Here you can see the reaction form sodium bicarbonate. It combines with potassium, sodium bicarbonate, basically bicarbonate ions. It combines with sodium to form sodium bicarbonate. And what happens to the H plus ions? Okay, H plus ions जो रिलीज हुआ था बाइकार्बोनेट के साथ H प्लस आयन भी रिलीज हुआ था, तो वो H प्लस आयन्स का क्या होता है, दैट H प्लस आयन इट इज टेकन अप बाय प्रोटीन कॉल्ड एज हीमोग्लोबिन. हीमोग्लोबिन इटसेल्फ इट इज अ रेस्पिरेटरी प्रोटीन. अगर हम अपने ब्लड में देखते हैं, ब्लड के अंदर प्रोटीन्स भी होते हैं, प्रोटीन सच एज प्रोटीन एल्ब्यूमिन, प्रोटीन ग्लोब्यूलिन. Okay, so these are all the proteins, albumin, globulin, these are all the proteins present in the blood. तो ये जो H प्लस मिला था, the H प्लस which was released, this H plus it is taken up by protein, basically hemoglobin. Hemoglobin itself it is a respiratory protein. So hemoglobin it combines with H plus ion to form HHB. Okay, that is reduced form of hemoglobin. So these H plus ions might be expected to lower blood pH, but they are buffered by hemoglobin by formation of deoxyhemoglobin. Okay, so this hemoglobin, what happens, this H plus ions it वो क्या करता है, it is expected. Okay, it is seen that it lowers the blood pH. Okay, but they are buffered. Buffered means what, they maintain the blood pH, but they are buffered by hemoglobin by formation of deoxyhemoglobin. What is deoxyhemoglobin? It is reduced hemoglobin. It is reduced form of hemoglobin. Here you can see hemoglobin plus H plus, it gives deoxyhemoglobin, which is a reduced form of hemoglobin. Okay, so we had seen about bicarbonate ions. Whatever bicarbonate ions, it combines with sodium and potassium to give sodium bicarbonate and potassium bicarbonate. At the same time ये H plus क्या करता है, it combines with hemoglobin to give reduced form of hemoglobin, that is deoxyhemoglobin. Okay, from where does this H bicarbonate ions and H plus ions have come? From the previous reaction which was taken part, which had taken place in the RBC cells. Okay, so I hope you understood. We stop here only for today's lecture. Thank you.